Hello everyone! Hey guys, it's Sam, and I am playing some more Minecraft, playing some Better Than Wolves and stuff. So anyway, although the last Better Than Wolves episode went up, I guess, 4 days before you'll be seeing this, it's actually been a little bit more than a week since I recorded that, so I've actually had quite a bit of time to do some more stuff. So I guess you'll notice I have some more chests here. I think I put in a couple more furnaces, but there are some more drastic changes. First off, I gathered a ton of resources. So we got, as you can see, I've got some diamond tools. Actually, this is my third diamond shovel, and I will tell you why in just a minute. But I've got a lot of stuff here. Lots of seeds, harvested some hemp, lots of gunpowder, bones, rotten flesh, the whole shebang. I gathered 31 dung, which will be useful when I get into the Better Than Wolves stuff. Here, I've done some mining. Actually, a little bit more spelunking than mining. But I've got several stacks of redstone, 26 diamonds, 14 obsidian. That will be enough to make a portal. And then I've got some other stuff, lots of iron, lapis, gold, 9 stacks of mossy cobblestone. I will show you why I gathered that actually in a second. And I got plenty of wood because I actually installed the timber mod, which, as you probably know if you're familiar with it, it makes it so that if you hit the bottom block of a tree with an axe, basically it'll knock the whole tree down. It's a very, very cool mod, and I really enjoy using it. So let's check out. Oh, actually, before we go on to anything else, I think I'll do this first. In this chest we have lots of bookshelves, and we have an enchantment table, which I built with a couple of the diamonds and some of the obsidian that I collected. We've got a lot of sugarcane here, and actually I used probably more than 4 stacks of sugarcane just to make these 30 bookshelves here, which is a lot. I had to farm a lot of sugarcane. I basically just put a lot around this big pool outside, and I farmed it like that. So I'm actually going to put these in place. So I believe the optimum amount, and I know that the optimum amount of bookshelves around your enchantment table is 30, arranged just like this. This is a little tip for anybody who is enchanting stuff. This is the optimal setup for bookshelves, and I think I'm actually going to do that, and I'm gonna go like, whoops, my bad. I'm gonna go like this, just to spice it up a little bit. Some wood, and I like the little, makes it, there we go, makes it very homey. Homely, is it? I'm not sure whether it's homely or homey, but that looks sort of cool. So put that down there, and this is actually, so this is the optimal amount you can do, and let's just say I want to enchant my sword. So we got a level 28 here. Now I sort of, what the heck, there we go. Looting 1, well, that is probably a really bad enchantment for level 28, I actually have to say. So I'm not very happy about that, actually. I wonder if I can, you can re-enchant stuff with Better Than Wolves now, but I don't have any more experience levels. Well, that is a darn shame. I only got looting 1 out of that, but oh well. Hope is not lost, even though I spent many days doing that, because I found some other stuff. Now, it's dark out. Show you that in just a second. It's taking me a little bit longer than I would like to get to all this. So, all the resources that I've gotten will help me in building some stuff, because now, these first, couple episodes I'm using to establish myself in this world, get some things ready, but soon we'll get on to the Better Than Wolves stuff and some contraptions and buildings. So, now keep in mind, outside here is, a plains biome, but, still pretty hilly. I have done some landscaping. Wow. I went through probably about 12 iron shovels and almost 3 diamond ones, as you can see, to flatten this area out. There's actually a little bit of flat area up there, but I've sort of organized things a little bit. I've got a little skylight here. It doesn't provide much of a functional purpose. Very flat, and this is going to give me some room to build some pretty neat stuff. I organized my animals a little bit. Here we have pigs, chickens, cows. I believe there's 16 of them. Get a little fence gate here so I can throw them wheat if I want to breed them anymore. For now, that number is pretty good. I also, made this little slope right here. I'm still working on this area up here. I'm flattening that out, and I'll do that off camera because it is ridiculously freaking boring just digging with a shovel for long periods of time. I went into another another snowy forest biome, and I found some more wolves here, which is kind of nice. I believe I have a total of what, 9? 9. Yeah, 9. So I can arrange those in a 3x3 formation when I do when I make a nice little dung factory, which is good because I like geometric shapes and stuff. Actually, I'll go over here for a second because I found a dungeon over here while I was sort of exploring around. Let's just get over here. So I was just sort of checking out the little cave systems close to the surface, and I found what is it? I think it's this cave. Yeah, it's this little cave right here. We go in here. There's nothing really over there, but if we go up here, and actually, as I've found, this is a very good seed for dungeons. So if you are looking for dungeons and you want a Minecraft seed, and there's some stuff in here that I forgot to take. If you're looking for dungeons and you want a Minecraft seed, then just use better than wolves. Capital B, capital T, capital W. This is a zombie spawner. I'll collect this mossy cobblestone later. But it's a nice seed because let's keep walking. I think I'm actually going to fade to where I get to the other part. All right, so here we are over on the other side. And so first off, I opened up this dungeon over here a little bit, the one that I found over there, and I won't show you that because you've already seen it in the last episode. But so I was looking around for clay actually, and as you probably saw in my chests earlier, I have quite a bit of clay, which I was digging around in this area here. There's actually some still that I haven't collected yet, but I found a little underground cave system that just sort of led in from the water, and I explored the cave system a little bit, and I found. I will show you. I just dug straight up to the surface because I couldn't find my way out through the cave system again. So yeah, I just dug straight up, and it turns out that I was basically in the place that I started. So here's one dungeon, and if we travel over here, I think it's this way, this little cave right here, again, this is right under that little water area, we find a second dungeon. Now this one is a skeleton dungeon, the other one is a spider dungeon, I believe, and this one leads up, come on, ladder. This one leads up to the surface as well. So I basically just marked the area in the water, and these little cobblestone blocks basically just tell me where the monster spawner is. The monster spawner is directly below this block, and so I believe that these two monster spawners are about 30 blocks apart. Now, in order to make monsters spawn, you have to stand within 16 blocks of it. So if I were to stand, let's just say there was an open area between these two dungeons, underground, and I was to stand right in the middle of that, then I would be activating both spawners because I would be about 15 blocks near to both of them. And I'm going to use that for a monster spawner trap. Yeah, I'm going to use that for a mob trap, which I will then use to farm XP. So I can actually get two dungeons working at the same time. I'll build a nice big open area, and then I'll be able to trap lots of monsters and steal their XP, which will be very nice. And I'm getting a phone call. Back again. So basically what I'm saying is I can make a mob trap using both of these spawners at the same time, and get lots of XP and loot and stuff. So that's good. And I don't think I'll probably do a lot of that off camera and show you guys the progress. But right now, I'm going to start off this episode by... It's going to take a little while, so I'm actually going to cut over to when I get over there, and I'll tell you what I'm doing in just a second. Okay, so I'm actually back in my my home here, and actually I don't think I showed you this already. Well, you've seen it already. I built this nice little grass staircase because I got tired of sort of, you know, lumbering down the stairwell each time. Looting one, what a joke. Anyway, so I am going to move on to the next step right here. I'm going to get some hemp seeds. Let's see, anything else I need? Bone meal doesn't work. Let's see. I've already got some wood. Leave. Yes, I'm going to make a nice little hemp farm, and that is going to be the first step in Better Than Wolves. Basically, I've got my dung, my wolf dung, which is very helpful, but I need some hemp before I can actually start going with a lot of the high-tech stuff. So I'm going to craft myself a hoe. Yada yada yada. Let's gather some water with my bucket. I think I'm actually going to grab all the buckets that I have just for the heck of it. because I can. And yeah, so I'm going to set up a nice little hemp farm. And I'm actually going to, this is a nice little trick that I learned about. I actually grabbed some lily pads. And I believe I can actually put these lily pads over the water in between the hemp plants. So I can walk between the hemp seeds and still have the water be there. So that's kind of cool. Let's put that gunpowder in. I have a lot of gunpowder, which means that I can make lots of TNT, which is good. Well, maybe not for anything around me, but it's good for me. Alright, so after the hemp farm, there's a couple things I could do. I suppose I could build a nether portal and travel to the nether just for the heck of it. That might be cool. Or I could get started on my mob trap. So, let's see, let me just gather some water here. That's good. So I think I'm going to make, so you can't make a hemp farm underground, or at least I can't yet, because you need to have, oh my god, I'm drawing a blank here. You need to have light blocks above them. That's basically the only thing that will provide enough light for hemp other than sunlight, which is kind of a bummer, but that is the way that it is. So you basically have to have a light block above your hemp before you can actually do anything with it. So let's just make this here, make a fence gate. Just a minute. And we're going to have it, I think I'll grow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, now I'm thinking, so this is enough for a 32 hemp farm. I can grow 32 hemp at a time, but I'm thinking that I might want to make it just a little bit bigger, so I think I am actually going to do that. Let me just get my axe out. I think I'm actually going to make it grow 64 hemp. I think that would be pretty good, because then I can get, I don't quite have the seeds for it, but I am pretty close. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, put that there, put that there. All right, and I'll fill this in just a minute, as well as this. This should now go here, I believe. All right, good. So now I got my water. I'm actually going to make a little infinite spring here, just because it'll be a lot easier. And because water is able to hydrate soil up to 4 blocks away, this is basically utilizing the maximum amount of crop land area thing per water. Let me get my shovel out again. And it's getting dark, so I'm going to have to work quickly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let me try this out. We got 1. I think I can actually put that there and be fine. Yeah. Ah, it looks like I didn't even need the infinite water spring, but that's fine. So we got that, and now I believe I can just actually put this like that, and they're not lining up exactly as I would like them to, but that's fine. So I can actually just walk over them like this, and that's cool. So that's a nice little trick that you can use if you want to. Over the dirt, over the soil, and ooh, look, more hemp seeds. Awesome. Also, holding shift, in case you don't know, holding shift when you are walking on top of tilled soil will actually allow you to walk on it without changing it back into dirt, which is kind of cool. So you can actually walk over it and harvest your crops without worrying about it reverting back into dirt, which is always cool. So let's get my fence back, and I will just pop down and make. How many more fences do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 fences, which means I will need to make 6, and I will need a fence gate as well. So let's go craft that. Dun 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 dun. Oh, we need wood. Yeah, so I went on a I won't show you it in this episode, but I went on a I went on a long lumberjacking trip, basically, to gather some more wood. So I've got plenty of wood, and that's actually going to help me a little later on because I will be able to build my base. I'm going to be making a big above ground base, probably mostly out of wood, which will replace this little underground place as my base of operations. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll also put farms and oh god, that's a lot. Ooh, whoa, spider jockey. Oh god. Okay. I'm not exactly ready for this confrontation, so I'm just gonna pop down here because I need to equip my bow. Was not ready for a confrontation, but that's okay. Where's my bow? There we go. Alright, and I've got 15 arrows, which should be enough. Let's sleep. Nope, not allowed to sleep. Alright. That is a-okay. Ow, that is not a-okay. There we go. This one, and this little spider jockey should be here. Wait, I wonder if I can make him shoot. Ah, he's shooting himself. Ow! Jeez. Oh, and the skeleton is left behind. Things are weird, and I've actually found quite a good... Oh god, no. Bad. Creeper. Stay away. Thank you very much. My inventory's full. I'll get to that in a second. Ow! Bugger. Come on. There we go. Ah! Stupid monsters. Alright, let's sleep. Let's get rid of them. Ooh. It's taking longer than I expected just to make a hemp farm, I will say. Still sort of stewing over that enchantment thing. I really wanted more. Oh, I hear an enderman. Which is good, because endermen are useful. I killed a couple of them. Okay, he's over there. I'll just keep track of that. Let me just do this first. Enderman, what about Enderman? Oh yeah, I killed a couple of them off camera. So I have 3 ender pearls right now, which is good. So let's just get this. Oh come on. Just get this stuff planted. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Plant some hemp. Keegan would be proud. I really like this texture pack, by the way. The link will be in the description of this video, as it was in other videos, but this is a really nice texture pack. It's sort of a mixture of the original Doku texture pack, which the other texture pack I use on the Chaps, Jaradoku, is based on, and it combines it with some other stuff, like John Smith and a couple of other things. So that's as much hemp as I can plant at the present moment, but I'll leave that to grow, and I'm gonna... I was kind of hoping to try to kill that Enderman, but it seems like he has vanished, so that's okay. So, what to do? I'm going to, let's see, I think I'm actually going to start working on that monster spawner. I mean the mob trap, because I could really use an XP farm, and I, again, still disappointed over that enchanting. Yeah, I think I'll make that XP farm. So let's just put this stuff in here. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, I'm going to cut to over by the monster spawners, and then we will get to work. Alright, so I'm back over at the monster spawners. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out the area in between the 2 spawners, underground of course. And then from there I'm going to dig about 10 or 11 blocks down underneath the spawners. Of course the area will be completely empty at that point. And then, so basically what will happen is the monsters will spawn, because I'll build like a little platform about halfway in between the 2 spawners. The monsters will spawn, and they will fall down where they'll be damaged enough that I can basically, pretty easily punch them and kill them in 1 or 2 hits without having to use any weaponry. So that's the plan basically. So I can basically just leave my player in whatever platform I put him in between the 2 monster spawners, just let a lot of monsters spawn, and basically they'll flow into some sort of central area, and then I can just go down and punch them. And I won't do all that now, but I would like to get some sort of foundation for that going. So now that I'm here, I'll kill this zombie, and then I will cut to where I have some of that digging done. Alright, I'm back. So this is basically the product of about 20 minutes of work. I've, hollowed out this area in between. It's not the cleanest, it's definitely not finished, but I just thought I'd show you guys sort of the overall outlook of this. between now and next episode, I think I'm going to, clear out this area a little bit more, make it more of a, a clear rectangle, probably get rid of the rest of the cobblestone around the monster spawners. I've also marked out with this one remaining signpost. This is the spot. I can't actually get up onto it. Okay, so this is the spot where I have to stand in order to trigger both of the monster spawners. So if you look over there, you see that one spinning, and that one is also spinning. So basically, once they're not torched up anymore, I'll be able to stand right where this fence is here and have them both be spawning at the same time. And then I'll have a drop point here. And there's a small difference in location between the two. This one, I believe, is 2 blocks higher than that one, and this one is like 2 blocks to the left as well. But that's okay. I'll just make a nice little area, hollow it out, make my little drop zone down here, and I will work on that between now and next episode because there's going to be a lot of digging, a lot of clearing out, which probably isn't going to be that exciting for the camera. So, yeah. So, next episode, we'll check in on the hemp again. I'll show you how the monster spawner is looking. We'll do some other stuff. We might even start with mechanical power, might travel to the nether. You never know. There's a lot of stuff that I have left to do. So, yeah. Also, if you have any suggestions, now that I'm sort of getting started with Better Than Wolves, and I've got my hemp and my hemp farm planted and my dung and all that good stuff, leave me some comments and suggestions on what you would like me to build, what kind of devices, automated systems, the whole lot. So yeah, let me know. And I hope you liked this episode. If you really liked it, feel free to leave a rating and or a favorite so you can find it again. Subscribe if you like our videos. I'm now playing Pokey Pokey with a skeleton, and I do not like it. Alright, come here. Oh god. No. Ah, thank god. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you all later.